The Great Mysteries of the Pyramids of Egypt. Full detailed summary. Far across the golden deserts of ancient Egypt, towering above the endless sands, stand some of the most mysterious and breathtaking structures ever created by humanity, the Pyramids of Egypt. For thousands of years, these giant monuments have amazed travelers, historians, scientists, and dreamers from around the world. They are not only symbols of ancient Egypt but also powerful reminders of what human beings can achieve through vision, dedication, and intelligence. The pyramids were built during the time of the ancient Egyptian pharaohs, rulers who were considered both kings and divine figures. Egyptians believed that their pharaohs were chosen by the gods, and that death was not the end of life but the beginning of another journey into eternity. Because of this belief, they built massive pyramids as royal tombs where the pharaohs could rest forever and continue their life in the afterworld. Among all the pyramids, the most famous is the Great Pyramid of Giza, built for Pharaoh Khufu more than 4,500 years ago. This incredible structure is one of the greatest engineering achievements in human history. Originally standing around 146 meters tall, it remained the tallest man-made structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years. Even today, modern engineers struggle to fully explain how ancient builders managed to create such a massive structure without advanced technology. The Great Pyramid is made of millions of giant limestone and granite blocks, each weighing several tons. These stones were cut with extraordinary precision and placed together so perfectly that even a thin blade can barely fit between them. The accuracy of the construction continues to shock experts because the ancient Egyptians had no cranes, trucks, or modern machinery. Many historians believe that thousands of workers spent decades building the pyramids. Contrary to old myths, most researchers now believe the pyramids were not built by slaves but by skilled laborists, engineers, craftsmen, and workers who lived near the construction sites. These workers dedicated years of their lives to creating monuments that would honor their rulers forever. Inside the pyramids were hidden chambers and narrow passageways leading deep into the heart of the structure. The burial chamber of the pharaoh contained treasures such as gold, jewelry, statues, sacred objects, and items believed necessary for life after death. Egyptians thought the soul needed these possessions in the afterworld, so they buried kings with enormous wealth. The walls of tombs and nearby temples were decorated with hieroglyphics, ancient Egyptian symbols and writings that told stories about gods, kings, battles, and spiritual beliefs. These writings also included prayers and magical texts meant to guide and protect the pharaoh's soul on its journey through the afterlife. One of the greatest mysteries surrounding the pyramids is how the ancient Egyptians transported the massive stones across the desert. Some theories suggest they used giant ramps, wooden sledges, and water to reduce friction, while others believe there may still be lost techniques unknown to modern science. Despite years of study, no one knows the exact method used to build these incredible monuments. Another mystery lies in the pyramids' astonishing alignment. The pyramids are aligned almost perfectly with the four cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. Some researchers also discovered connections between the pyramids and certain stars in the sky, especially the constellation Orion, which ancient Egyptians associated with the gods and the afterlife. This suggests that Egyptians possessed advanced knowledge of astronomy and mathematics far beyond what many people expected from such an ancient civilization. Over time, the pyramids became symbols of power and immortality. They showed the strength of Egypt's rulers and the greatness of a civilization that dominated the ancient world for centuries. Travelers from distant lands came to witness these giant stone mountains rising from the desert, and their fame spread across history. However, the pyramids were not protected forever. Over the centuries, many tombs were robbed by treasure hunters searching for gold and precious artifacts. Some treasures disappeared forever, while others were later discovered by archaeologists studying ancient Egypt. Even today, researchers continue exploring hidden chambers and underground tunnels, hoping to uncover secrets buried for thousands of years beneath the sands. Modern technology has revealed even more mysteries. Scans using advanced imaging systems have detected possible hidden spaces inside the Great Pyramid that researchers still cannot fully explain. Some believe there may still be undiscovered chambers containing lost knowledge or royal treasures waiting to be found. Beyond their mysteries, the pyramids teach timeless lessons about determination, teamwork, creativity, and ambition. They prove that even in ancient times, humans were capable of incredible achievements through patience, planning, and hard work. Thousands of years later, the pyramids continue standing proudly against time, reminding the world that true greatness leaves a lasting legacy. Today, millions of tourists travel to Egypt every year to witness these legendary structures with their own eyes. Standing before the pyramids, people often feel small compared to their enormous size and ancient history. The silence of the desert, the heat of the sun, and the towering stone monuments create an unforgettable experience that connects visitors to one of the oldest civilizations in human history. Despite centuries of research, the pyramids still guard many secrets. How exactly were the stones moved and lifted? Why were the pyramids aligned so perfectly? Are there hidden chambers still undiscovered? What knowledge did ancient Egyptians possess that has been lost over time? These unanswered questions continue to fascinate humanity and keep the legend of the pyramids alive. The pyramids of Egypt are more than ancient tombs. They are symbols of mystery, intelligence, faith, ambition, and the eternal desire of humans to leave something meaningful behind. Long after the pharaohs disappeared, their pyramids continue to stand beneath the desert sky, silent witnesses to the greatness of the ancient world.